Aneng Cm81. It is a CATIII 600V, 6000 Km meter. Its size is 185 times 65 times 32 mm. It weighs 150 grams. Its test pan carries 1 kW, 10 amp, 82 cm long, PVC 4 mm pump. Battery is a AAA 1.5 watt 2-piece. DC watt 0.001 watt to 610 watt. AC watt is 0.001 watt to 610 watt. ACM is 1 milliamp to 600 amp. Resistor wing is 0.1 amp to 60 mega amp. Capacitor is 1 pF to 40 megafarad. Frequency wing is 0.1 Hz to 10 MHz. It has continuity function, NCV and die test function. Let's see the meter. It made in China by Aneng. It comes with a cheap paper box. And a meter and a test pen and a user menu and a Chinese user menu, 2 AAA battery, 1 inspect and repair card, and a advertise paper for Aneng. And let's see the test pen. Test pen is a 4 mm pump. And this is a PVC cable. And the cover tip. And also very soft. And this meter for the new one have a plastic cover it. It is an automatic time meter. Okay, let's put the battery inside. Then no need any screwdriver for placing the battery. Let's see the meter. In the third time, there maybe have a auto display. For this is a power on off fixed. And that is a hold key and the backlight key. Plus one is a hold. Plus again maybe dismiss. Long part is a backlight and flashlight on. That is a select key. One key is a die. Capacitor, Hertz, and the NCV. Okay. Let's test the meter. DC reference voltage test. This meter 2.506 watt. 5 watt. It shows 5 watt. 7.5 watt. This meter shows 7.5 watt. 10 watt. It shows 10 watt. Okay, next test. Normal AC voltage test. This meter shows 222.1 near the float. Okay, next test. Normal AC frequency test. It shows 50.02. It like the float also the same. Next test. Die function test. It shows 0.542. Okay. Die test. Okay. Let's see the die power light on the LED. Red, okay. Yellow, okay. Green, okay. Blue, okay. And white also okay, light on. And let's see the die output voltage. The die output voltage is 3.965 watt. Okay. Next test. Capacitor test. UF. It shows 10.6 or 7. One K. It shows 1.074 megafarad. Okay, the bigger one. There's 4,700 μF. Let's see the meter read. It might wait a time for the reading come out. It shows 4.546 megafarad. Okay. Let's see weapon capacitor test. The weapon is 120 nanofarad. Let's see the capacitor. It shows 122.3. It's okay. Next test. NCV test. It about 3 cm have 1 bar. Near is 2 bar. And here have 3 bar. And about 2 cm they have a 4 bar. And also for touch, it NCV very well. And let's see the NCV function to test on the hot wire. Hot wire. They have 4 bar in B sound. Neutral, they have 2B. F, no. Neutral, no. Hot wire also okay. Use the back test lead. F, no. Neutral, no. Hot wire also okay at 4 bar. Neutral, no. F, no. You can find the hot wire of this meter. Okay, next test. NCV test. It about 2 cm maybe have 1 bar. Knee is a 2 bar or 3 bar. About touch, they have a 4 bar. Resistor test. The short test lead is a 0.0 ohm for a long time. 1 ohm. ISO 1.0. Very well. 10 ohm. ISO 10.2 ohm. 20K. ISO 19.97. 2 meg. ISO 19.91. 5 meg. ISO 4.95 meg. 22.3 meg. ISO 220.6 meg. Okay. 40 meg. ISO 40.65 meg. 61 meg. It no any reading because this meter mix is a 60 mega ohm. Okay. Let's see the weapon resistor. Weapon resistor is a 4.998 k ohm about. Let's see the reading. ISO 4.98 ISO accuracy of this meter. Reading. And let's see the latching of this meter. If so far no any report. Slower. They have a reading come out and it's a 0.3 or 2 ohm. And the B sound about 74 or 76. Make is 87 dB. Okay, next test. And for this meter no come with a temperature sensor, but it have a temperature measuring. And now we test for this. For you another temperature sensor. Now is in home temperature. This meter is 31. Float is 30.9. And unity is 31. Okay, let's now see the hot water first. For the hot water, Aneng so 78 and the flow is 80.3. And unity is 78.7. Okay, let's see the cool water. Now it's a cool water. And food so is 4.6 degrees C, and ending is so 8 degree, and let's see the unity is 7.6 degree. And let's see the high temperature of the ending. It also show the 300. Okay, cool down. Okay, next test. DC high voltage test. 100. This meter show 110.5 watt. 250. This meter show 276.2 watt. It's same as the foot. 500. It show 528 watt DC. Foot is 526 watt DC. 1000, it must be over this meter reading. The meter have a warning sign, and output voltage is 1050 watt. Okay, let's see another test. This meter user manual mix is 10 megahertz. We test is about this meter mix is 23 megahertz or 23.3. Now it's 23.0. Upper one that can show the reading. 2, okay. 3, it can show the reading, but 23.4 may be error. That may be error. Now it's a 4. Okay, next test. And this meter mini frequency is about 0.5 Hertz. Not the user manual say 0.1 Hertz. Now 0.5 Hertz. They show a wrong reading at the first time. Now it's show the 0.498 Hertz at 0.5 Hertz. Now upper 6, 0.6 Hertz. It need a reading about 0.598 Hertz. 7, it showed the near reading about 0.698 Hertz. 0.8 Hertz. It shows 0.796 Hertz. 0.9 Hertz. 1 Hertz. It shows 0.983 or 985. 988. No. Okay. Let's see another function. AC current test. It automatically changes the current function. It with 0.4 amp. Foot is 189 is 0.46 amp, and the current cam is 0.44. Okay, next. And ending is 0.6667 about, and foot 189 is 0.77, and the current cam is 0.74. Next. Ending is 3.672 or 3 amp, and float is 4.06 amp, and the current cam is 4.02 amp. Float need a reading. And next, now is ending is 5.01 amp, and float 189 is 5.76 amp, and the current cam is 5.71 amp. It float is very need a reading, and ending is a little bit little. And see the 10 time of the current draw. Now is testing in 10 time. Only for the current cam. Okay. Foot is 4.58. This meter is 4.28. Next. And ending is 7.16, and foot is 7.74. Next. And ending is a solder 39 amp, and foot is 40.49 amp. Next. Because it's over 40 amp. Foot is 57.2 amp, and ending is solar 53.2 amp. Okay, let's see another test. Power consumption test. We output the 3 watt for testing. It about 1.4 milliamp for normal this meter, and add the flashlight and the backlight. It draw 9.6 to 9.8 milliamp this time. Okay, next test. Meter T down. There is the back cover, and they have a 3 screw in the back side. We first open it, and they will have a current cam inside it. And now we open it. Let's see the circuit board first. And they have a control relay and the main IC and the crystal and a PTC for protest, and no any other inside. Okay, let's open. They not have many screw inside of this meter. There is the inside part. A control relay, a capacitor, and the main IC. In the front is a circuit board and a switch in blue. Then no any other component inside, only these two. And a transistor inside this and this. The NCV LED. Okay, let's see the and there is the LCD skin. Oh. It's hard to come out. There is the skin and the liquid crystal display. Okay, key down, finished. Mini voltage test. It's just like another smart meter. The minimum voltage is 0.8 volt. We test. Now it's 0.8 volt. It can function, but if lower, 0.7 watt. That may be turned to auto. Cannot measure the wattage. Okay, next test. This meter have auto power off function. When not in use, 15 minutes may be auto power off. Now open the meter and test. Pinmount size testing for the CM81. Let's see the meter. About 32 mm.